Hello family, welcome back to the kitchen. Today we are making something simple, iconic and deeply Ghanaian. Yes, we're making Kelewele. Simply means fried spicy plantain. It's very crispy, spicy, sweet fried plantains that taste like childhood evenings, street corners and family gatherings. If you love plantain, then this recipe will speak directly to your taste buds. And if you are new to Ghanaian cuisine, this is one recipe you must try. So all you have to do is to trust the process. Now let's get started. For this recipe, you will need ripe plantains, not overripe, not green, just at that sweet point where the skin looks yellow with one or two dark patches, just the way you see it on your screens right now. So we're going to go ahead and peel the plantain very nicely, just the way you see it on your screens right now. Kindly make sure to cut it into any shape of your choice, but since we're making kelewele, we're going to cut it into a little bit small compared to how we fry a normal ripe plantain, okay? Because we really want our seasoning to really get into this kelewele very well. Now we're going to repeat the same process until everything is nicely peeled. And so whilst that is going on, I want to use this opportunity to thank all my returning subscribers and new foodie members right here. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for always liking my videos, sharing and also commenting on my videos, fam. I am very grateful. Thank you so much for doing that. All right, so we are done peeling our plantain, so all that is left is for us to blend our aromatics. So into a clean blender, I'll go in with some chopped onions. Next, I'll also go in with some ginger as well. Kindly feel free to use any natural herbs and spice of your choice, but basically this is the perfect seasoning for kelewele. I will be blending some coriander seed together with some dried rosemary. Next, I'll also go in with some cloves and also calabash nutmeg and also some dry chili pepper. Add a little water to it and blend until it's very smooth. Alright, so I have my nicely chopped plantain right here. I'll go in with some aromat or spice blend, and I'll also go in with a little bit of salt to taste. You all know plantain is already sweet, so it doesn't need a lot of seasoning, but for kelewele you want to have that spicy kick and that perfect taste and aroma. So kindly feel free to use any herbs or spice of your choice and you are good to go. You can also use your hands or a spatula to gently mix very well. Take your time to coat every paste properly. You don't want one plantain to be spicy and the next one to be plain, so kelewele must be flavorful throughout. After stirring everything together, I will let it sit for about 30 to 1 hour approximately. This short resting time allows the flavors to enter the plantain before frying. Now heat up your oil on medium heat, not too hot. Kelewele burns very fast because plantain contains natural sugars, so test the oil and make sure it's at the right temperature. Now I'll add the plantain in batches. Do not overcrowd the oil. You need space for each place to fry evenly and become crispy. As it fries, the plantain will start to caramelize very nicely. The edges will turn golden brown and the aroma will fill your kitchen very well. You will love it. So turn occasionally to avoid burning one side. The pepper and onions will cling to the plantain, and that is what creates those slightly charred spicy bites on the surface. And that's the kelewele magic right there. When done, remove and place on paper towel to drain any excess oil. Repeat until all the plantain is fried beautifully. Kelewele can be enjoyed by itself as a snack, or you can serve it with roasted peanuts, which is the classic Ghanaian way. The pepper, the sweetness and the crunch of the groundnut together. Charlie, is unbeatable. You have to try it and you will love it. Sometimes people even pair kelewele with chilled drinks, fruit juice, or even serve it with main meals. Yes, you can attach it to fried rice, jollof rice, name it, a lot, and you can enjoy alongside with it and you will love it. It's such a nice combo. Now we're going to repeat the same process as I said until everything is nice and ready. If you want softer kelewele, cut thicker. If you want crispy kelewele, cut thinner. Medium heat is better than high heat, and also fresh ginger gives better aroma than powdered ginger. Don't skip salt. Kelewele without salt tastes incomplete. And that is it. Ghanaian kelewele, simple, spicy, and full of flavor. Thank you for joining me in the kitchen today. If you enjoyed this recipe, let me know which Ghanaian dish we should make next. Until next time, keep cooking with love and enjoy your kelewele. Bye.